There may be explicit language in today's episode. Viewer discretion is advised.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, listeners of all ages, welcome back to episode 124 of Tailgate Talks. This episode is sponsored by DeFrisher Recycling and Junk Removal. We will have more on them later. Gentlemen, how is it going?
It's going
Boys,
great,
I feel
man.
like this is now a collab because now we have the owner of Bug Talks in our presence.
The owner. It's a subsidiary.
Even though technically by a technicality, I feel like I own it because it's.
You do. That's what I'm saying. It's a subsidiary of the Tailgate Talks empire.
Listen, I just want to say real quick, shout out Mug Talks outside of Acrisure Stadium, which is dumb, so we're going to call it Heinz Field. That was pretty dope.
I like that. I enjoyed
good.
that. And, that was a gentleman. I have nothing bad to say about the Green Bay Packers because of my utmost respect for Mr. EJ here. And, it's just a hard-fought battle. You knew the Packers were going to come out swinging against old man Rodgers. And like they said on the broadcast, no other two teams wear their jerseys at the games quite like the Packers and the Steelers. So you knew it was going to be
It's true.
Packers travel well.
That is true. But
I was gonna say that, dude.
Yeah.
We packed it out. I'm not joking to you. I was there at like noon. I was tailgating all day. I made this. This is my Super Bowl. This is
You did
my
say
game.
that a lot. You did say that a lot.
I'm serious. It's literally. It was. Oh, I was so jazzed for this game. Got down to the North Shore, tailgating all day. Packers fans were out in droves, and I mean from early on. It wasn't just walking into the stadium. They were out there. I looked at Tequila Cowboy and I saw more green and yellow than I saw black and gold for a little while there, and I was blown away.
And, I can respect that. I can respect that from any team coming out of the NFC North. And also, I believe Steelers fans can all agree with me. We don't hold anything against the Packers. Yeah, you guys got the best of us in the Super Bowl, but we're not angry about that.
Ton of respect.
Now, if it was purple and black taking over Tequila Cowboy, there would be riots.
It's
Yeah.
real big issue.
But
It was orange and black.
Yeah.
Orange and brown.
don't
There's
even say it.
riots.
Yeah.
But green and yellow, we can get down with that. It's always an entertaining game. Jordan Love played a great game. I've always been a huge fan. I've been a huge fan.
Yeah. We'll get to that game in a little later on. I feel like it's been a while since EJ's been on too. I do feel that. Dom, show the viewers what you actually have for the first time ever. Yes, we used our budget to buy Dom a mic.
I had a mic before Dom did. That's crazy.
Yeah, we all have mics, and mine's gonna die in like 5 minutes. So I feel like the only two people that are gonna, for sure, the only two people that are gonna know for this first topic is me and Dom because we're there. And Edinboro had a fantastic win against Gannon on Saturday.
It's everything I've ever wished for this season.
Mhm.
Because
Yeah.
the Edinboro being 4-4, it hasn't come easy by all means. It is probably the hardest fought 4-4 I've ever seen in my life, and it's crazy. It's just crazy because
That team.
early on in the season, just to start the season, having number 1 and number 2 in the PSAC East on your schedule, it's never going to be an easy feat because Kutztown always puts a good team together. East Stroudsburg historically has been very good. They're still having a very good season. They're 6-2. Lost to Shepherd this past weekend. After there's just a very unorthodox 1-2 to start the year, because just looking at it, I'm like, okay, play Stroud, then we play Kutz, and then Bloomsburg. Like, okay, we'll beat Bloomsburg, lose to Stroud and Kutz. But no, it was quite the opposite. Beat East Stroud, lost to Kutz, lost to Bloomsburg. And just to start, the start to their PSAC West play was tough too. Yeah, it's a 4-0 Clarion coming into your house with momentum. Like a Clarion team that was getting votes. They're getting top 25 votes. If they win that game, at Sox Harrison Stadium, they are in the top 25. And Edinboro 21 unanswered in the second half to win that ball game. Just insane. Every single game has been a grind to watch. You never know what's going to happen. Like, dude, we went into the locker room winning at half against Cal, and there's something just sat with me like, this feels weird. That's another one on homecoming, another hard-fought victory. But this Gannon game, Gannon kind of came out. They came out fast, kind of smacked Edinboro in the mouth a little bit. But they got on the board first, had a lead that would be the only lead that they had for the entire games. It got close. Got close at times, but ultimately in the second half, Edinboro just really turned it on. There's a lot of dudes doing a lot of good things. Defense played great. A lot of pressure on the quarterback, and that's just what you need. And now they have some more momentum, tied for first place in the PSAC West.
Which did we think we would ever hear that, like, with how the last few years have gone?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
It's insane to say that Edinboro is tied for first.
Because every year I was playing, the preseason poll come out. We're projected to finish above Clarion and Seton Hill. Finish in Mercyhurst. Projected to finish 5th or 6th in the conference. And now that we're going into the last 3 games of the year, tied for first place, hoping to win out and rooting for an IUP loss to get ourselves into that PSAC championship game. Did not think we'd be here, but we have a lot more meaningful football left to play for the Fighting Scots. Away on the road next weekend, this Saturday at Seton Hill, at final home game, 2 weeks home against Slippery Rockets to be another big one. And then we will finish out the season. Either if we win those 2 games, we'll finish out the season either across state over just past Delaware County in Millersville, or taking that ride on I-80 to Kutztown to play for the PSAC championship. Obviously, we hope for the PSAC championship, and you hope for an IUP loss to get into that PSAC championship. But however, there's still more work to be done. Coach Matt Scott understands that in his coaching debut here at Edinboro. He's been incredible. Yeah, one of the better starts. I mean, kind of a slow start to the season, starting 1-2, but one of the better seasons that we've witnessed so far this year. I mean, gotta win a couple more football games, but
look at this graphic.
Season is
Week 9 standings. They got Speaks in there.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, for real though, great game to be at. I did get a lot of pictures. I did get a video of France on the sideline yelling, "He's bleeding." But yeah, I mean, we'll get to cold ones in a minute, but in terms of stat-wise, Nico Marchitelli was 13 for 20, 154 yards and 2 touchdowns, only sacked once. Karan Robinson, another great game, 10 attempts on 96 yards and a touchdown. Jerry was 16 for 65, and Nico Marchitelli was 8 for 48 with a touchdown. So rushing-wise, he was great. Take a guess who led the Fighting Scots in rushing touchdowns. You guessed it right, Bo Swartz with 2. And France, another great game. Got the ball 4 times, 80 yards, 2 touchdowns. And yeah, the Gannon quarterback was 15 for 25, 204 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. But he was sacked 4 times because the defense was getting on him. And any other? Nate Deans had another great game. Same with Amari Jones. And Sunday had a great game too. I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce his last name. Kagawanu. Okay. He's gonna be. I'm actually gonna go from 3 to 1. He's gonna have my third cold one. My second one, I'm gonna go Jaret Frantz, and then one goes to Nico Marchitelli. It was tough. Going France or Nico 1 and 2 is you can. I think you could go either or, switch them either or. Either way, they're getting cold ones because they had a fantastic game. Dom, you got what are your cold ones going to be?
Number three is going to our guy Jaret Frantz. Another great game through. Another great game.
Dom, you got the France fans.
Another great game in the air. And number 2, Nico Marchitelli. Another good game on the ground. Responsible for 3 touchdowns, is huge. But the real turning point. It was still a close game there in the second half. Edinboro came out and scored, I believe. And after the sportsmanlike conduct penalty, the ejection to put Gannon in plus territory this in the second half, the momentum grabber of the second half. First cold one goes to Warren product Nick Panucci. That interception was just couldn't have come at a better time, and I believe it ultimately just slowed down Gannon's ensuing drive, trying to put some points back on the board, and the interception just really flipped the momentum for Edinboro in Edinboro's direction, and I think that's I think that's ultimately the play of the game and the reason he is getting the cold one.
Good stuff. Hey,
yeah.
Cold one.
Roll Scots.
Cheers, boys.
Oh yeah. Edinboro moves to 4-4 total. Believe 3-1 in PSAC West play. Like I said earlier, back on the road down at Greensburg Salem High School against Seton Hill Saturday. Kickoff, I believe, to noon. I believe.
All right.
Yeah.
My God.
So now it's time to talk about the best college team in Pennsylvania, the Pitt Panthers.
I think that would be the Teal
Tomcats,
yeah. But okay.
Does anybody know what Pitt rhymes with?
Don't say it, or don't say it, or you're gonna have to tell Richie. You're gonna have to tell Richie where it's at, and I don't care if you can't see the timer. Not my problem.
Rhymes with 1326.
Mikey desperately tried to defuse the situation, and Dom's just blowing it up.
Takes a month off and comes back and gives Richie more work.
I think they're the third best football team in Pennsylvania, actually.
First, don't care. I'm taking it. I'm taking this. I am taking this. You are not taking it from me. They are
Go ahead. Say what you want. Go ahead. Talk your shit.
Sorry. No. You know what? No. There's second behind the Edinboro Fighting Scots.
No, I had Edinboro at the number 1, and then Penn State at the number 2.
They are better than Penn State. They are better than Penn State. No, they're not. They are better. They would beat. They would. Penn State doesn't have a Power 4 win. What do you mean? They are better than Penn State.
The ACC.
Pitt would crush Penn State, and I would bet money on it. Dude. Yes, they would. Yes, they would.
Well, if Penn State wins a couple more games, you might get to find out in a bowl game.
I hope we do. I hope we do.
I hope so. Actually,
that would be awesome.
This is the one year that I hope Penn State beats Ohio State, because it would be so funny. It would be so funny. You get because then it'd be like, as there goes my life, it would be like, oh, we fire Franklin. Oh, so you were the issue. And plus, like, I don't know, it would just be so funny. Anyway, looking at, if I can freaking find Pitt, jeez.
They're 6-2 with 2 losses to West Virginia and
Louisville.
That's the icing on the cake right there.
Louisville.
Yeah, who was in at quarterback both those games?
I don't care. West Virginia is one of the worst FBS teams in the country this year.
You seemed to care when he was in. You kept calling him garbage.
Dude, West Virginia is one of the worst
I
FBS
agree.
teams in the country.
Did you hear what I said on the show after that game? I was mad too. We'd still beat Penn State. Anyway,
They won.
53-34. Mason Heinschel was 28 for 48, 423 yards, 3 touchdowns. In the first half, he was 21 for 31, 280 yards and 2 touchdowns. Des Reed got hurt in the second half, was in a boot. Why he was in there with, I believe it was like a 25-point lead or something at that point, or whatever it was, I don't know. Eli Holstein did get in. He threw one pass, and it was picked off.
Chains of
And
Nate Peterman.
Nate Peterman, don't know who you're talking about. Okay. Darius Hicks got the ball 4 times, 120 yards, and a touchdown. Kenny Johnson also had a touchdown. Got the ball 7 times for 112 yards. Yeah, Pitt has Stanford coming up, and that could be a trap game for Pitt.
No such thing as trap game for Pitt.
After that, if they can beat Stanford, the only teams they have left, which is tough, Notre Dame, Georgia Tech, Miami. They're not beating Georgia Tech. They never beat Georgia Tech. I'm telling you right now, they're going to.
So hold on, you're saying there's a real chance that Pitt finishes at 6-6?
Probably. I do think they're going to be. Here's the thing, though. I do think there's a possibility they are going to beat either Notre Dame or Miami this year.
I disagree. We'll get into that whenever we get to college.
Well, here's the thing. This is why I say don't get me wrong. As it stands right now, probably Miami's going to dog walk them. However, Pitt was 4-7 in 2017 against a Miami team who was number 2 in the country, and people were talking about them possibly going to the national championship. And who won that game? That's why I'm saying. Wait, you were?
Yeah.
When they threw Kenny in there.
2017?
Yes.
Yeah.
They threw. I was there too. What the hell?
Yeah, I was at that game. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny. I was actually on the sideline when he that one play he dove for the pylon. That's the side I was on. Now here's the thing. If you ask me right now, if we were doing a rapid fire for college football and you asked me that week, Miami or Pitt, I'm gonna say Miami. However, I wouldn't be surprised if Pitt wins. So, because it's Pitt, they always have that one weird win out of nowhere.
I think we got a better shot at beating Notre Dame.
I do too.
I think Notre Dame and Clemson, or not Clemson, Georgia Tech. But we'll get into that why later.
Yeah.
Anything else for your Pitt Panthers? You want to do a little basketball preview?
They had 2 exhibition games.
The only thing I have to say about the Pitt basketball team is I keep seeing, they have one of the top recruiting. Then prove it and make the tournament. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say.
I'll take things that won't happen for 100, Alex.
But yeah, so we can either pay the bills or Dom and EJ could go straight into hockey.
Mm-hmm.
Even though EJ's
let's let them go into some hockey real quick because I know they've been itching.
Just to close off that segment, Penn State does not lose to the Pitt Panthers this year.
Yes, they would.
No shot.
They suck. They still don't have a Power 4 win this year.
Doesn't matter.
They suck.
Doesn't matter.
It kind of does. It certainly mattered. It certainly mattered to the Penn State. It certainly mattered to the Penn State athletic director when they fired James Franklin.
That was stupid.
It certainly mattered to them. Anyway,
That was terrible.
Leon Draisaitl is the best player in the National Hockey League.
If these are the
And
takes, I might have to retire from
Now
the
we're
show,
taking.
gentlemen.
Wow. Okay, we're going off the rails here. We're just trying to rage
Anyway.
bait each other here, and this is not going to work.
anyway, boys, any start of the season thoughts for hockey? Yeah, little puck.
The Mammoth are 6-0.
That's something you love to see.
Cool. Love that. Very fun for a team that just relocated. Actually got a name this year. I mean, obviously it's only 6 games, but like that's just a fun start. You love to see stuff.
Oh, absolutely.
Absolutely.
I just want to give a shout out to Shane Pinto. 8 goals, 1 assist, 9 points to start the year. Tied for first place in the NHL with goals with guys like, Jack Hughes, Scheifele. I don't know how you say this last name. I'm looking at it right now. I have no idea how to say this last name.
Sheffley?
No, not Sheffley. Dorofiev.
I don't even know who that is.
Vegas Golden Knights, baby.
I don't watch a lot of Knights anymore. I was big on them
I
when they
used
first
to.
up.
I used to.
Yeah, and then
I absolutely used to.
Speaking of
hey,
little Wings talk, 6 unanswered to take it the other night. Went down 4-0. Todd McClellan calls timeout, brings the boys over to the bench, and I mean he chews them out. It's been a while. Hockey coaches get heated. I haven't seen.
They get amped for sure.
I've never seen one get this heated at their team in a long time. He was mad. And then they came out and scored 6 straight. Evanston had maybe one of the longest NHL goals I've ever seen. There's an empty netter from behind almost in the trapezoid. It was crazy. He just launched it.
I don't think the anger came. I mean, obviously the anger came from, going down 4-0, but I think the extra anger came from going down 4-0 to the St. Louis Blues.
Yeah, the Blues
of everybody. You go down 4-0 to the Panthers, the Maple Leafs, the Oilers.
We took care of business against the Panthers too. Like that's really where it comes from. Is like we've
fraudulent cups. Fraudulent cups. Hate the Panthers.
Fraudulent cups. But we have a good start to the season. A lot of the young guys. Emmett Finney. I love Emmett Finney. That guy is an absolute dog. Brandisek Nygaard. It's just a lot of young guns. Steve Yzerman's finally stopped messing around with the Jeff Petries of the world. And he's like, I'm starting these young cats. The draft is finally coming to fruition. And that's good to see.
Seen a lot of really good things on the Penguins side of things. Crosby 11 points on the year so far, 3 power play goals, 11 points. That's good for 6 goals, 5 assists, plus minus of 1, which is okay. There's a few guys I'm looking at right here in the minus. Connor Clifton -3 on the season so far. Justin Brazeau, 5 goals, 4 assists, plus minus of 2, 0 penalty minutes. And that trio, man, they're just gonna keep going. Brian Rust, he's been a little bit slow start to the year for him, not scoring as much as I expected, but he did score the opening goal this evening at PPG Paints Arena. I believe they're playing the Blues tonight. Actually, yes, they are playing the Blues tonight. It is 2-2, end of the first period.
And
see who's got goals.
Dom, Alex just called you out in the chat.
Oh, did he? I have my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Because I said you said you screw the Panthers. Wait, did he say screw the Panthers or you say F the Panthers? I zoned out.
I just don't like the Panthers.
Is that all he said? Okay, good.
Alex is absolutely
now. Remember that.
Alex is absolutely right. I know he's trying to call me out, but he is absolutely right.
Oh yeah, he is right. But Yeah.
I'd be mad too if my team made Leon
Hockey's back.
if my team made Leon Draisaitl the highest paid player in hockey. Yeah, Alex is on my side when it comes to that guy.
The only thing I have about hockey is I tried to get into it more this year. It's been fun watching the Pens while they're hot. But from what I remember is they usually cool
totally
off.
forgot.
So
I need to mention this. We had a Hartford Whalers Quebec Nordiques jersey matchup. The unis were so tough. Oh, it looked great. The Hurricanes and I believe the Avalanche faced off and did the retro jerseys. Oh, and then you got Minnesota in like the North Stars colors again.
Oh,
Oh,
the Minnesota North Stars, dude.
phew,
What a time to be alive,
we're bringing back good jerseys. We're bringing back good sweaters, and I love it.
Oh yeah, dude, those retro sweaters can't beat it. Nothing better than that. But dude, all I want to say about Leon Draisaitl, all I'm going to say right
Here
now.
we go. We're gonna be here for like 30 minutes. Here we go.
No. This is going to be very quick. Mike, do you know who's leading the NHL in assists right now?
I am gonna guess Connor McDavid.
Nope, you're incorrect. It's Evgeny Malkin.
Oh.
You know who's right there, right below him with 11
Real quick,
assists?
the Steelers have
Connor
signed Marquez
McDavid.
Valdez-Scantling.
Connor McDavid. 11 assists on the season.
I need to charge my controller.
Leon
So I'm getting
Draisaitl's
no
a
light
bum,
for the
dude.
rest of the show.
Hold on. Did I just hear that right, Mikey?
Yo.
The Steelers?
Signed Marquez. Yeah.
That's so funny. That's so funny because I'm not joking with you. I made this comment last night as I was walking out of Heinz Field. I went, wow. I wonder if Aaron's going to call up one of his buddies after this loss to the Packers. He saw those uniforms and he went, I need one of them to make my team good. We need a wide receiver too. MVS. Yeah, there you go.
I'm so ticked off about that trade or that pickup. Get into it later during NFL.
All I'm saying is Leon Draisaitl plays with a guy who doesn't care.
Dude, oh my
to
God,
score
here we go.
goals.
This is gonna
All
be.
right.
This is gonna be.
I
Like
think it's time that we pay the bills now.
It is. It is.
McDavid doesn't care to score goals.
All right, this episode of Tailgate Talks is sponsored by DeFrisha Recycling and Junk Removal. DeFrisha is a family-run business out of Greenville, PA that provides services such as vehicle purchasing, scrap metal purchasing, appliance removal, junk removal, garbage services, dumpster rentals, curbside pickups, house, garage, building cleanups, and demolition around the Greenville and Pittsburgh areas. If you're in need of any of these services, visit the link in the description to check out their website and get in contact with them to see if they provide any services in your area. All right, so now that we've got the talk about Leon out of the way and we've all decided that he is a decent hockey player, let's move on to college, please.
College
Dom?
ball, baby.
Dom,
All right, so
are you okay to come out from timeout?
Is he going to behave himself?
what I got so far this week, I'll say, I agree with Dom. I don't watch enough hockey to know. That was just a joke. Anyway, so what we had this week was a pretty decent slate of college football. Dom raised his hand. Go ahead.
Yep.
You're unmuted, dude. You could talk.
He knows.
All right, so we'll continue till he's ready to talk. Texas A&M is now all of a sudden a good team. It's been 10 years of nothing since Manziel, and now all of a sudden they're actually a good team. Didn't see that coming whatsoever.
Well,
Marcel Reed.
Miami.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Crystal Ball comes there, and it's like, whoa, we can play football. But the thing that's interesting with Texas A&M is, like I said, they're not usually a contender. They usually are oh, look, we can compete, and then they lose 5 in a row, and then they're 7-5. But in my opinion, it doesn't really show it much on the books or anything, but Marcel Reed could be in conversation for the Heisman Trophy right now. We talked about this last week, and he's one that kind of slid under the radar. He could potentially be a Heisman contender. But
I haven't even thought about Heisman Watch yet. That's crazy. It is that time of year.
I know. But this will help you take somebody. This next one will help you take somebody off of Heisman watch. LSU. Thank God they got rid of Brian Kelly. Cannot stand Brian Kelly whatsoever. Please never coach another down in football ever. But LSU, this is certified cheeks, like we said. They're overrated. They can't win football games. They deserve that loss. Well, the team does not deserve that loss whatsoever. Brian Kelly deserves that loss because I don't like Brian Kelly. EJ will like this one. Wisconsin made Oregon battle this weekend. Final score of 21-7.
I saw the score at half, and I went, oh, boy. Wow, yippee. And then I saw the score at the end of the game. I didn't watch any of it. I expected us to get blown out like we did the past 2 weeks. And it was kind of like a little small victory. I was like, oh, we only lost by 2 scores.
It's a moral victory.
And we scored a touchdown, which is something we hadn't done in 10 quarters.
Oh, gotta love Badger football. But like I was talking earlier about how I'd say,
Pickle. Fire him. I don't care what the buyout is. You saw it from Penn State. You saw it with LSU. Fire Luke Fickell. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're good. I was talking about this earlier with Pitt. I said I'd touch on Georgia Tech. I think if there's a team that Pitt's going to beat this year, it is going to be Tech. Now, don't get me wrong. Tech is a decent football team this year. Don't get me wrong. Can you name one of their ranked wins or one of their wins against a quality opponent?
I'm not saying that they're legit this year by any means. I'm just saying that even when Georgia Tech is bad, we still can't beat Georgia Tech because Narduzzi just gets outcoached every year. That's all I'm saying.
I get that. I get that, but doesn't this year shape up differently? Oh, look at this. Georgia Tech's now finally good. No, they're not. They're overrated. Put them in the basket with LSU. They can go ahead and go to the playoffs. Hopefully, they don't luck out and get a Big Ten team in the first round, or else they're going to lose by 50. Maybe more.
I can say Georgia Tech is probably going to be the SMU this year. I think.
I disagree, but that's okay.
Who do you think would be the SMU?
Who do I think would beat SMU?
Well, I guess Miami.
Who would be the SMU this year? I don't know. I guess Virginia could potentially be it, even though they're trash. Vandy, nobody saw Vandy coming. Washington could still potentially run the table. They only have 2 losses to Michigan and Ohio State.
Dom, let's get a MAC team in there.
Yeah, let's get some action.
Let's get some action.
He's still in timeout. He's mad.
He's protesting. This is a walk.
He's protesting the show. Okay. Anyway,
to sit in.
We're on a time crunch, so I'll move on to the next thing. Ole Miss got the best of Venables in Oklahoma. I've been very high on Oklahoma this year, especially when they have a healthy John Mateer. But now they have to run the table with 2 losses now. They can't afford another third loss, or they're more than likely not getting in, especially when Vandy's 6-1, Georgia's 6-1, Bama's 6-1, Texas A&M's undefeated. Like, they kind of have to run the table now to give themselves a shot in the playoffs. Another one, Vandy's all of a sudden good now. Nobody saw that coming.
Yeah.
I mean, Pavia's been there since the dawn of time, but Dom, would you like to say something? Okay, good talk.
Good work.
Virginia escapes UNC by literal millimeters. It was that close. It was that close to being a different game. And if that happens, don't get me wrong, Virginia's still, they're top. What are they, 15 now? 16? Maybe? One of those two? They see themselves in a weird position. Currently sitting one of the top teams in the ACC.
We'll see.
Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech ACC championship. You may get 5,000 people to watch that game.
It's one of those things, this year's college football landscape almost mirrors the NFL landscape, where it's like the Titan isn't there. There isn't a big bad. It feels just wide open.
I agree with you. I would say there's two teams that are slightly above the rest.
Yeah.
Fernando
And one of them's not Ohio
Mendoza.
State.
Fernando Mendoza.
One. And then I think it's Texas A&M.
Really?
I would be interested to see, standing up right now, Georgia versus Texas A&M. I'd put them up against Bama too, and I think they come out of those games 1-1, maybe 2-0, and I think their margin of loss or victory is within 5 points each way.
Yeah, I agree. I can get on board with that for sure.
I just think that Georgia's good, but Georgia is not the 2022, 2021 Georgia that we're used to. And Bama's good too, but DeBoer's still kind of trying to get his footing. I mean, let's be honest. All we heard about last year, Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams. Who have you heard about this year? Jeremiah Smith. Who is Ryan Williams?
Yeah.
Well, we can talk about that in the future. I have two more notes. The one at the end is my favorite thing to talk about, and it's Tennessee football, so I'm going to save that for the end. I think, personally, me speaking, maybe a little bit of biasness because I am Michigan fan, Big Ten fan. I think Washington has the argument to be ranked. You hang with the number one team in the country, keep it close, and then you hang with Michigan, another top 25 team in the country. Outside of that, win every game.
Yeah.
There's an argument for them to be ranked now. I think it's a legit argument. Even though Illinois isn't in the top 25 anymore, Illinois is going to end up at the end of the year in the top 25.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I think Washington deserves that spot to try to get them going again. I forget, is their coach, is it Jed Fish, I think?
That sounds correct. I don't
think,
hold on, I'm looking it up.
I think it is, but I want to be right before I say that. I don't want to give him a shout out if he's not the coach. I think he is, so I'll just say it anyway.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Washington football coach.
When DeBoer left there, I thought it was right back to Washington that doesn't compete for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he still is working with, obviously the transfer portal era changes things a little bit with that, but he is still working with DeBoer's talent. I'll be eager to see in 2 years where Washington's at. But right now, at the current state of college football, they're in good hands and they should be a top 25 team. Without further ado, good old Rocky Top, Tennessee. You guys suck. How, reason with me here. How do you let Kentucky, who is 2-6, mind you,
Bad team.
2-5 maybe, 2-6 now actually, put up 34 points? Just for reference, that's the second most points they've put up this year. The most points they put up was a D3 team, and it was only 42 points. How? And go ahead, say what you got to say. We're good, we have injuries, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, your offense played really good football. The difference is, you saw what happened last year whenever you played the Big Ten. If you somehow find yourself playing a Big Ten school in the playoffs again in the first round, I would argue that it is going to be worse than the BTA Ohio State laid last year. So, once again, dampen your expectations because it's going to be ugly. And just for reference, I think we've done this like 8 times this year because every time I talk about Tennessee, I love to pull up their schedule and count how many losses they have left on their schedule. They play Oklahoma this week, a game in which they're a 2.5-point favorite. It is in Knoxville. It is in good old Rocky Top. Rocky Top, Tennessee is going down. I think I've been high on John Mateer. He's looked bad since his injury. He's looked bad. Other than the one game, he has looked bad. But the difference between Oklahoma and Tennessee is that Oklahoma knows how to play defense for the most part.
Yep.
So I think you lose to Oklahoma, and believe it or not, I think there's a slim chance that you go into the swamp and you come out being like, how did we just lose that football game? Not to mention, you're going to get Diego Pavia the last game of the season. What is Tennessee's current standings, you may ask? Well, good thing you're curious. They are currently sitting at 6-2.
I was curious.
Tennessee football could very well end up at 7-5. And whenever it happens, 8-3 is the ceiling. Just saying. Whenever that happens, you can thank me for telling you to not get excited for Tennessee football because it's not going to happen. Anyway, that's all I got for college. The only other thing I want to touch on is Sherrone Moore needs to let Chip Lindsey finally run the playbook. I'm so tired of watching us pay this absolute stud of a quarterback that would go literally anywhere else and light it up. But instead, we make him throw screen passes and dump offs all day long. I can't do it anymore. If you know the saying. If you have a Ferrari, what are you going to do? You're going to drive that.
Drive it. Yeah, you're going to drive
You're not going to put it in a garage and say, we're going to pull you out of the garage so you get a couple minutes of sunlight and then put you right back in. You don't do that. So freaking take off the blue collar coats and start throwing the rocks. Start slinging it, please. Because if I'm him, I'm like, all right, who's going to throw a bag at me where I can actually throw the football?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Still a win. I still think we control our own, or not we, sorry. Michigan still controls their own destiny. I still think because of Sherrone Moore playing at home, they end the season 9-2, going to the Big Ten championship with a chance to make it into the college football playoffs. That's my personal opinion. I know Ohio State's good this year. Alex would 100% disagree, but we're getting to that time of year now where we have to start having realistic conversations. And one of the realistic conversations is Ohio State only has one ranked win.
Ohio State was good last year, too.
Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying that Julian Sayin isn't bad.
Davis, Warren, and Alex Orji.
But
we didn't know who our quarterback was week 6. Every week it was somebody new. Every week. And dude, Khalil Mullings with the run of the year to seal the deal.
Beautiful.
That's one of my picks. That's one of my picks for this weekend as well. That's one of my picks for the weekend. Michigan to cover 21.5 against the Purdue Boilermakers.
I hate Purdue.
I have a lot of fun picks for this weekend. It's gonna be it's a great slate. It's a great college football slate this weekend. Oklahoma is actually the underdog.
Hammering that.
Oh, they're the underdog. They're the underdog plus 2.5 is the spread at Tennessee.
Speaking of gambling,
slam that.
You guys see what's going on in the NBA?
Yeah, let's switch it over to some NBA talk now. Let's get into some NBA. I think it'd be good.
Segue. Fantastic. Damn. Fantastic
Thank you.
Segue.
You pick up a few things when you're working with professionals such as yourselves.
We got like 5 minutes, so get on it.
5 minutes. Run it through.
NFL stuff, so we can talk about the Steelers.
So Chauncey Billups, some other guy, and Terry
Rozier
were all arrested for 2 separate counts of gambling. Now, a lot of people were like, well, what does the NBA have to do with this? Well, it was to fix games. In one instance, they found some inconsistencies with betting and all that stuff, and they would put out, they would withhold, Chauncey Billups specifically would withhold injury information from the league and wouldn't report it, then would give out that information to people so they could bet unders or overs or blah, blah, blah. And then he would submit it before the line shifted in Vegas. So that's the first thing. Unrelated to the NBA, which I find more interesting, it was Gilbert Arenas. That's who it was, I believe.
Yeah.
He's also involved. Is the underground poker ring, celebrity poker ring, that Chauncey Billups was involved in, that you would have these whales, come in and play poker games with celebrities, and that's the draw. It's play with Chauncey Billups, play with Gilbert Arenas, play these games with them. But it was all fixed. So they were getting paid on the side, part of the take, for their name, essentially, to draw in these whales and the tables were like see-through, like X-ray tables. You could see cards. Dealers were giving like baseball signs to Chauncey and other celebrities to like stay, or not stay. It's not blackjack. Excuse me. It's not freaking
Market
blackjack.
40,
I didn't hear it.
44,
I didn't hear it either.
59.
Don't worry about it.
40, what was
You
it,
know,
Dom? What was it, Dom?
Communicating
44,
different
59.
things. And
It's crazy. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're okay. The NBA already concluded their investigation on Terry Rozier a while ago, and he was fine. He didn't receive any suspension or anything like that, from what I remember. But
Did you
now
see his
he's
bail?
now he's being indicted by the federal government. So it's a very different situation.
His bail bond was $6 million, and that's 10% of what it actually. So it was $60 million.
That's crazy.
It's like, dude, like that's one of the biggest. That's one of the like. It's just crazy, man. Like
It's not going to end. It's not.
I mean,
gonna
I
end.
saw it, and I said, "Oh, Terry Rozier's getting suspended for betting." But then I looked into it more. There's like mafia ties with it. It's all crazy.
So sketch.
It's going to make a crazy Netflix documentary in 5 years.
It is, and it's not going to end anytime soon. When one of your main local broadcasters is called FanDuel Sports Network, how it's so on the nose. Betting is so ingrained in sports now. I mean, look at Shohei Ohtani. He should be in prison, but he's not.
He did it. He did it.
I know he did it. And
everybody knows he did it.
Able to put up 7 innings, 10 strikeouts, and 3 home runs in one game to put my Brewers away. He should be in jail.
He should be banned for life.
Speaking of people who should be in jail because they're too good at basketball, Victor Wembanyama went nuclear in the season opener for the Spurs and put up 40. It's the biggest I'm here game I've seen in a long time. Put your money on him for MVP. If it's not him, it's Giannis.
Hey, that was a huge opening night, but did everyone miss OKC game number 2?
Oh, dude, double
overtime games. Shai finished with 55.
Did you the no call timeout from Kevin Durant to extend it? Also a betting scandal. People were thinking it got extended because of blah 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 blah. All kinds of weird stuff.
It is quite suspicious knowing what the odds on the game going to double overtime could be.
Mm-hmm.
Quite suspicious, if you ask me.
That and overs could be hit, all that kind of stuff.
But dude, like I had Shai for like 35 points, and I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna hit.
He crushed it.
He crushed it. He crushed it.
That's all I got for the NBA. Other than also Giannis went for 30, 20, and 10, and it was just
a monster. I think the league is in a lot of trouble right now. My reason being is, well, for one, Victor Wembanyama is not 7'4". He's like 7'6".
Yeah,
he's like 7'6", and he's out there He's out there playing basketball like a goddamn point guard.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
The league is in trouble.
Guys, I don't think we fully put this into perspective. This is the guy you'd make on 2K when you were 14 and go, oh, wouldn't it be insane if we had a guy like this? We have him now.
They had Taco Fall. Taco Fall was your typical, like, 7.5.
Whoa. Zion Williamson walked so Victor Wembanyama could run.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, my God, the block in the
That
tournament.
was crazy.
The block in the tournament, the block dunk on Taco Fall. Nearing, Duke UCF 2019. Oh, my God, what a time to be alive.
That was a great.
Thankfully, college basketball starts here so soon, and we can implement 45 minutes to talk about it all day long.
Yeah, we can.
All day long.
Yeah.
But now we have to talk about the NFL.
Yeah.
But the only other thing I want to say real quick about the FBI scandal is investigate the officials in the 2016 Michigan-Ohio State game. JT was short, and that game was 100% rigged, and that guy had money on it. Okay, anyway, NFL. What a slate.
Here, I'll lead. I'll start us off, gentlemen. I'll start us off.
JT was short.
Will you?
Real
Will you start us off?
real quick. The Jets have won a football game.
Yeah.
In dramatic fashion, thriller.
And the
fashion.
Steelers still suck.
Yeah, hold on. A couple of other points.
Yes, we do.
Myles Garrett, do you regret signing that contract now?
Here's a better question. Pittsburgh, do you regret signing TJ Watt to this contract?
We'll get there. We'll get
I
there.
do not.
We'll get
I
there.
100% do. Die on that hill. 100%.
I do not.
Cam Scattaboo. I hope
RIP.
he has a great comeback season next season. I'm so sad. The Giants'
That
momentum.
does suck.
I'm
Please
sorry.
don't be Peyton Hills. Please.
I am sorry. I'm sorry. The Giants' momentum now snapped away.
It was a fun 7 weeks.
It was a fun 7 weeks.
Well, they're gonna have him and Malik
Cam-
Neighbors back
Cam-
next year.
Cam Scattaboo, and Jackson Dart. That duo. You know what? I would even say, yeah, trio. Add Malik Neighbors in there, even though he got hurt weeks ago.
Yeah.
They made me root for the New York Giants. That's
The New York Football Giants.
literally. The Bake Show is still the Bake Show. Here we go again. This team ain't gonna never
You'll
win.
never win.
Yeah, the Colts. I mean, yeah, it was against the Titans.
Can I just
Indiana
take a second to
Jones,
say that Jerry Jones looks like a goddamn skeleton?
He does. Dude,
Um,
Jonathan Taylor he's on pace for 2,030 TDs.
He
Give him the
looks like
MVP.
yeah. So
he looks like
He is
a
the MVP
wealthy
for 7 weeks.
Walking Dead.
I agree.
8 weeks, excuse me.
what'd you say, Dom?
Jerry Jones looks like a wealthy Walking Dead.
I thought you said something else. I was gonna say, dude.
And we had just lost Deshaun Elliott for the season.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of lost, and this is not rest in peace, Nick Mangold. That
Yeah.
sucked. Absolute
Hey, EJ Tucker Kraft couldn't get 2 more yards for me.
Hold on.
Hold on.
We'll get there. Nick Mangold, great guy. Liver disease, absolute tragedy. Only 42. That's awful. That really sucks. That is a loss I want to point out because he's a football guy through and through. So that stinks. Also lost is the Bears, which is great. Not for you Steelers fans because the Ravens are the ones who beat them, but
Yeah.
the Bears did lose, and so did the Steelers.
Yeah. We'll.
I do just want to give
EJ
a shout out. Rest in peace, Barstool Beef.
Oh, that too. Yes, dude. That
Cody
sucked.
Beef Frank unfortunately died this weekend. I believe I can't remember how old he was, but said unexpected health condition came up. I want to say he's 29, I believe.
Oh, one more
Yeah.
thing. I also want to say rest in peace to Mac Jones's potential to be an NFL starting quarterback because that was lost this weekend.
And also,
I'm
rest
gonna
in
say.
peace to Mike Tomlin's Steelers coaching career after this season.
I'm gonna say, because I feel like I gotta give one out too now, because I'm gonna say rest in peace to the narrative that the Steelers are all in this year because all in my ass.
Hey,
Whoa!
I
I'm
don't
rocking-
care. You heard me. You heard
I'm
me.
rocking.
You
I'm
heard
on
me.
green
Now
today.
EJ, before we get to the positive stuff the Packers did,
Okay.
I'm gonna start us off again. I agree with what you and your brother said on Mug Talks. Not Aaron Rodgers' fault.
Nope.
No. Rodgers was 24 for 36, 219 yards and 2 touchdowns. Jalen Warren carried the ball 13 times for 62 yards. Roman Wilson got the ball 4 times, 74 yards, and his first touchdown.
Throw him the ball more, please.
Yes. Now,
Agreed.
once again, going into the season, we have the narrative of the Steelers have the highest paid defense in the NFL. And the secondary is absolutely garbage. You think, man, how do we stop TJ Watt? How do we stop TJ Watt?
Very
I
simple.
don't know.
Single cover him.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but any other pass rush? How do we stop that? The Steelers secondary sucks. Let's get the ball out in like less than 0.2 seconds, whatever it was. So, how do we adjust? We don't. We didn't. Jordan Love had what, 20 consecutive completions? Is that right? 20 or is it
I don't know.
17?
Yes, it was 20.
It was a
And I
20.
watched every
Yeah.
single one of those passes.
Yeah,
That's
Jordan
just
Love.
incredible.
Mhm. Jordan Love had an incredible game. 29 for 37, 360 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Tucker Kraft also incredible game. Got the
I
ball
didn't
7
need that to
times,
happen for fantasy.
143 yards and 2 touchdowns. If you tell me cold ones, who I'm giving it to, it's going Jordan Love, Tucker Kraft, and
Josh
probably.
Jacobs.
Well, I'm just gonna give it to, because of course, me being a Steelers fan, I have to give one to the Steeler. I don't know. Probably either Aaron Rodgers or Roman Wilson. I don't know. Probably.
was
Give it to Roman Wilson.
Probably Aaron Rodgers.
Shout out Roman Wilson. Come on the pod. Let's talk.
Yeah,
I'm telling you guys.
EJ, just give your cold ones whenever you're ready, but also give your thoughts on this game, because obviously you were very happy. Packers fans.
Not only
were
was
just
I very happy,
packed.
as alluded to, I was there and it was
Yeah.
beautiful. And the first half, I was concerned. If you're watching that game, Steelers are up. We missed a field goal. We were not looking like we were firing on all cylinders whatsoever. It felt like it has been the past couple weeks where we were just going to play down or up to our competition no matter how well they were playing. And it was going to be a tight one. I genuinely thought it was going to be 21-24 at the final. And then Tucker Kraft caught an FU ball down the middle of the field and took it for like 65 yards.
That was fun.
Bye, Dom. And it made me so happy watching that play, because the last time I saw the Packers play the Steelers at Heinz Field, we lost. It was Jordan Love's first year as a starter. Now going up against his former mentor, I mean, it's just so much fun to watch. And this is my first time I ever got to watch Aaron Rodgers throw the rock. And he's still got it. He's still that guy.
He's still got it.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's an MVP, but I mean, if Joe Flacco can still be productive, so can Aaron Rodgers. Like, let's be real. Great game. Wonderful. My closing thoughts on it were basically my parlay hit. I had a DK touchdown, Josh Jacobs touchdown, 200 plus passing yards from Jordan, and a Packers win. But I not to rub it in your guys' Steelers fans' faces, but I've been to many games at Heinz Field, and I've had a lot of fun. Going to this game, watching Steelers fans leave early, and hearing "Go Pack Go" ring throughout Heinz Field, ring throughout that stadium, as loud as it was, gave me chills. It's one of those things that I will remember forever.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Cold
say
ones.
that. I say that loss, and for us just getting the Packers fans just taking over Heinz Field at the end of the game. It's Pitt's fault. Anyway, go ahead.
I gotta give my cold ones out too once EJ's done.
Yeah, my
too.
cold ones, I'm going to go number 3, actually, is Jordan Love. His best game of the season, but I think he is the third best player for the Packers this game. Second cold one, Micah Parsons.
Oh, that's a good, yeah.
Also got a game ball. I believe it was 1.5 sacks, if not 2 sacks on Aaron.
1 second, let me tell you.
I'm not joking. He got the first one, and I knew it. I turn around, and before
He got 1.
He got 1.
Gary had 2. Big Blue, hail.
That's what it was. Micah got 1. As soon as he came up, he put up the 1 that he's been doing, and I felt like I was he's my tribal chief. I was
I
like,
knew
yeah,
you were gonna say that.
dude.
I knew you were gonna say
I felt it in my bones. I had to acknowledge him. And then my last cold one, and this one is a true cold one. Cheers to him, Tucker Kraft. Obviously, the dude on National Tight Ends Day, after getting like no coverage nationally, as being one of the best tight ends in the league, which he is. It was all about Kelsey, Kittle, Laporta, Ferguson. He went out and had the best night of any of them, and possibly of any tight end this season. That was beautiful. Go Pack, go. First in the NFC, baby.
My first cold one. Chris Boswell, best kicker in football. Don't even argue Brandon Aubrey. The Boz is the best kicker in football. Shout out Jonah. I know he was loving that.
Dude, anytime they cross midfield, we were joking about it, but I'm like, you cannot get across the 50 because it is 3 points. It's 3 points. You cannot let them cross the 50.
I agree. He's the best kicker in football.
So
anyway, second cold one, Roman Wilson. We don't need another wide receiver. Throw the man the football. All he did at Michigan was catch the football. All he's going to do at Pittsburgh is catch the football. His season stat line is like 8 catches, 10 targets. The one drop was last night where it was literally pretty much PBU. Throw the man the football. I can guarantee you, I've watched him play football for 4 years. He's going to catch the ball. Dom agrees with me.
I do.
My last cold one is actually a cold one. It goes to TJ Watt because he's so cold. Like, where are you? 4 sacks this year. Okay, I'm going to go on a little tangent here because everybody told me that the Steelers should not trade TJ Watt and 2 first-round picks for Caleb Williams because that was dumb. I still agree. But you should have treated TJ Watt when you had the chance because 4 sacks all year. Here is TJ Watt's season stat line. What's his contract? Does anybody know offhand?
I can't remember from the top of my head. No.
It's too damn much, I'll tell you that. So,
I was like
12 solo tackles.
Really.
That's good for, I guess, outside linebacker, edge, whatever you want to consider him. 31 total tackles. Once again, we're 7 games in, 8 games in. What are the Steelers? 4-3, 7 games in. So 7 divided by 31 averages out to about 4.16 tackles a game, roughly. Here's the big one. 4 sacks. And 5 tackles for losses. You paid him all this money to be a top edge rusher in football. And he's not even the best edge rusher on the team right now.
Nick Herbig is.
Bingo.
Also,
like, this is why, okay, so the steel curtain has now turned into the paper curtain, and that paper is soaked in water, and that cracks it. This motion puts a hole right into it. I don't understand at all. I'm not super big on NFL as it is. I mean, I found myself picking games in the NFL better this year than normal. Why? No idea. But I think they should have traded Watt when they had the chance, if I'm being honest. If you're an actual contender, you get rid of Watt for the price tag that he was going to get back. I mean, you could have got, last year, if you tried to trade him, you could have got a lot for TJ Watt. Now,
a quick, oh no, you're not finished. I'm not going to interrupt you.
No, go ahead, because I'm going to pivot into something else really fast.
A negative cold one. Can I do that an empty one? I'm going to give it an
You
empty
can make it a
one.
freezing one.
I'm going to
A
make it
skunked one. Give a skunked one.
Yeah, I'm going to give a skunked one to the officials for this game. Because,
No.
oh my God, the officiating was bad. I'm in the stadium. I'm not even watching. Like, I can't even hear the explanations on the broadcasts and everything. I'm not fully absorbing it. But I could not. I was astonished on both sides of the ball how awful they were. I mean, the Roman Wilson touchdown that we were talking about wasn't a touchdown at first. They called it an incompletion. He took 5 steps with the football before it came out, and they were like, nah, man. Nah, that's not a touchdown. But it was. So, yeah, refs sucked.
So my pivot off of the whole TJ Watt rant is we're going to compete this year, supposed to compete this year. Great. I just mapped out the Pittsburgh Steelers' future. You're welcome. Rooney's, if you're listening, just listen to my playbook. You're going to sign Rodgers back because he still has it. Okay? You have 55 zillion picks in this draft. Okay? What we're going to do is we're going to trade TJ Watt for next year's first-round pick. Do your thing with the draft. Do whatever you want to do. I'm really interested to see what they're going to do with the draft this year because of all their picks. I mean, I don't see, like, kind of like EJ said, how there's not one, like, top dog team. There's really not one player in the league in college this year that you're like, yeah, this dude's a consensus first pick.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to see how they go. But what you're going to do after you trade TJ Watt to get that first-round pick in 2027 is you're going to go out and you're going to go get Batman Bryce Underwood, and you're going to go win 10 Super Bowls with him. And then you're going to thank me, and then you're going to sell the Pirates to me because you made Nutting negotiate for it, and you're going to ship the money for me too. And then Pittsburgh sports is going to be back. That's all I got to say.
Bryce cooked.
He did cook.
Dom, real quick, what's your cold ones for this Steeler game?
Boswell, Jordan Love, Tucker Kraft.
There he goes. Real quick, real simple.
I like
And
it.
now-
I like it.
Real quick,
Rapid
simple, rapid fire.
fire. Also, EJ.
Let's get rapid.
CM Punk's got to be beating Jey Uso, right?
No. I bet you
Why?
he doesn't.
Why? So dumb.
Bet you he doesn't.
So dumb. Relying on something from 15 or 12 years ago to be over.
If we're talking graps, just real quick, I know we're AEW guys. Shouldn't have let Ethan Page walk. Should have been a blank check.
I don't watch developmental, so I couldn't tell you.
Dude, don't do that.
Anyway,
They're not
rapid
even
fire.
Developmental anymore.
Rapid
Evolve
fire.
is their developmental. Never mind. We're not
Rapid
doing
fire.
this.
Rapid fire. No, I'm happy Ethan Page is happy. Great guy.
Absolutely.
And HBK's the man. But yeah, all you internet wrestling fans out there, it was a joke. Relax. God, NXT is not developmental. Anyway, actually, right now with the Monday night game, there is a game still being decided, and that is AJ and Emma. The winners this week were me. Sorry, EJ. And actually, Bryce and Alex were tied again too. I forgot about that. And Dom, would you like to say the last winner?
Not me.
Anyway, this week's games pins the Tailgate Talks co-hosts against each other, me and Alex, and the true gentleman's game of Dom and Bryce, who are probably going to both forfeit, so they tie. And Emma and Haley and the battle. Oh, and then what a week too, because it's the battle of the Packers fans with EJ and AJ. The battle of the Jays too. You guys are so
Initials, baby.
You guys are so weird.
Straight to the point.
Yeah. But okay.
My upset of the week is already secured.
I don't even know.
My dictator, my king, J.J. McCarthy plays football again this week against the Detroit Lions, and the Minnesota Vikings beat the Detroit Lions this week.
I'd love it. I would, actually.
Whoa. EJ's rooting for the Vikings and JJ this week.
Well, I'm not rooting for JJ, but if he does well, by the volition. Listen, I think you guys can just do so much. The Vikings can do so much better.
Hey, listen. Let the man cook. Let Kevin O'Connell do his thing.
My brother, real quick, I'm sorry, I have to say this. Alex said this earlier. The Vikings should trade for Joe Burrow.
Nope.
Don't get me wrong. My face is only because of it's just impossible, and the Bengals aren't going to do it. Burrow.
Dude, Joe Burrow doesn't run their offense as good as Joe Flacco runs their offense.
Fair enough.
All right. Hold on. Right. Wait a minute. He's making a guest appearance.
My statements being used on this podcast without making my voice known. All right, listen. Joe Flacco gets the ball out in under 2 seconds, no matter what, it seems. All right? This guy plays that offense better than Joe Burrow probably ever has, even with that Super Bowl run. I think Joe Flacco or a Joe Flacco-like quarterback would be better than Joe Burrow for the Bengals. Joe Burrow is more talented. Don't get me wrong. That's all I'm saying. Don't twist my words.
Sorry.
There we go. My upset is
Anywho, that's my upset pick. JJ is going to beat Jared Goff.
I believe it.
my upset for the second straight year in a row in the regular season. Give me Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Is that technically an upset? Is that the line
Yeah.
right now?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
Where's that game at?
Buffalo.
Oh,
It's really cold. It might be snowing this weekend.
Could be.
I hate that word. Anyway, EJ, Dom, you got your upsets?
Yeah, I think my king JJ McCarthy wins this week.
Oh my God! Of course you picked this.
you're double.
Your king, my king, our king.
Just because it's JJ, I'll allow it.
He's got a ring on that finger. That's the shocker. That's gonna be the shocker.
Nope. Don't
Dumb.
do it. Don't do it. Or you're telling. No. I swear to God, I will kick you out of this call.
You know what?
I will kick you out.
I'll ride for the boys. Give me. No, I can't do that. The Colts.
I thought I was
Yeah,
gonna
you
say
can.
no way. I was gonna say no way.
You can do it.
The Colts
AJ, you can do it. You're trying to beat AJ this week.
I'm not taking.
Say it.
Colts,
I have to go. I'll be right back. Super fast.
Say it.
Who's favored between Broncos Texans? I'm assuming Broncos, right?
The Broncos, I believe. Let me check the book. I have it pulled up right here. The Bronco. It is a 1.5 spread in favor of the Texans.
Really?
Broncos plus 1.5 is minus 112, and the Texans minus 1.5 is minus 108. And the money line is plus 100 to minus 118.
I just let's start rapid fire. I'll give you my upset when we get to the game.
All right, what a stinker of a Thursday night game. The Ravens at the Dolphins. Now, is Lamar back?
Yes.
Yes.
John Harbaugh said today he's back.
Okay. Baltimore is just going to just crush them.
I think that Baltimore is going to win, but I'm going to tell you right now, Dolphins cover.
Tua had a legacy game this past week.
Tua heard that they're investigating the league for gambling, and he said, let me have a legacy game real quick.
Yeah, give me the Ravens, but Dolphins cover.
I'll take Ravens as well. I think we're going to go.
I swear you are not like. You better have different games. I swear. Anyway, EJ, what'd you say?
I said Ravens.
Okay, Bears at the Bengals.
Who? Give me the Bengals.
I was going to say the same thing. Joe Flack, go.
Yeah. And I will write Bengals down for Dom too.
Give me the Bengals.
Sorry.
Joe Flack, go.
Give me the Lions over the Vikings.
And you know what? That's my upset of the week because the Bears are favored.
Oh my.
Bears are going to donk them.
Okay. Give me Green Bay. Give me Green Bay over the Panthers. That one's an easy one.
Yep. Chalk.
Give me Bryce Young over Jordan Love.
Are you serious?
Not a chance.
I was about to say, dude.
Hey, the Panthers are 4-4, and I did not see that coming.
That is nice. It's good for them. Like
Hey,
I
Dom,
said, I said this before in the beginning of the season.
this is where you make This is where you make your crazy picks.
Give me the Packers.
Yeah, he does. Go back, go. That's what I like to see.
Okay. Chargers at the Titans. The Titans suck.
Give me hard balls.
Yep, give me the Chargers.
Yeah, I'll take Chargers.
Okay, that one at least I expect. Falcons at the Patriots. Man, let me tell you. Patriots.
Drake May.
Yeah.
Give me the, in my opinion, MVP front runner, quarterback in the quarterback position, Drake May to beat the Falcons.
Patriots.
He's taking bets. I'm gonna take the Falcons. I'm expecting a big beat.
Wait, I'm cooking. Ready? I'm cooking.
Okay. The 49ers at the Giants. Giants. No.
Ooh.
Giants.
Ooh.
Brock Purdy's projected to be back, I believe.
Giants.
If Cam Scadaboo's here, I'm picking them, but I'm going to go with the 94ers.
Yeah, I'll take the 69ers.
Yeah, give me them prospectors.
What'd you say, AJ?
I said give me them prospectors. It's the 49ers.
No. Colts at Steelers.
I was supposed to be at this game, actually, but I am not able to make it now. So
That's a shame.
This one, I don't know.
I'm going to the Bengals game in 2 weeks instead.
Oh, that's fair. It's good stuff.
I want to pick the Steelers, but that Colts offense looks great. Jonathan Taylor's the best running back in football. I would be shocked if he doesn't put up damn near 200 yards on our defense. Wisconsin Badger.
Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. Running back, the last great running back from us.
Dom.
Give me the Colts.
Oh my gosh. EJ, did you pick?
I didn't say this. Colts. Yeah, give me the Colts.
I'm actually going to be the different. I'm going to say this is the weird Mike Tomlin Pittsburgh Steelers bounce back game. For
It very well can happen.
I don't know.
It's 100% possible. I just think the Colts are.
The bookies are definitely trying to bait people in though, because they opened it was at 2.5. Now it's 3.5 to the Colts, so they're kind of getting that a little wider.
What? We didn't cover 9.5 this week. That wasn't the spread, but if you took the alternate, you made a ton of money.
That's true.
I think it was 2.5 this week.
Broncos at the Texans. Give me the Texans.
Broncos country, let's lose.
I already wrote it down.
Did you guys not watch them come back in the fourth quarter this past week? 2
Who, the
weeks ago?
Broncos?
Yeah.
No, I did, and I didn't really care.
I mean, I don't care either. I hope they lose everything. I hate Sean Payton. But, it just feels to me that this is a chalk win for the Broncos. That's why I'm taking the Texans.
Just a quick note on that game. The over-under is 39.5.
EJ, you picked the Broncos, right?
No, I said Texans. You know what? I lied. I'm going Broncos.
Okay. Dom, I already wrote down Texans.
Broncos. Or Texans.
Nope.
Texans.
Already said it. Nope. Already said it.
Nope. This is bullshizzle. I want.
He didn't say it.
I want the Texans.
Oh.
Give me the Texans.
Fine.
Thanks.
This is bullshizzle.
Jag. What?
He said shizzle.
Bullshizzle.
He didn't say it.
Give me the Jags.
Yeah, the Raiders are terrible.
Yeah.
Is
Oh,
Brock
trust me.
Bowers back yet?
Trust me, I know. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Geno Smith sucks. I still, even though it obviously wouldn't get any better, he should still be benched for Kenny Pickett.
Yeah, I'll take the Jags.
Saints at the Rams means nothing. I'm just pointing it out. Spencer Rattler did get benched.
How many
against
games
Tampa, I
left do we
believe.
have?
Is he fully benched, or was that just he was just taken out of the game? I don't know. I just saw a post saying he was benched, so I don't know.
He shouldn't have been because Spencer Rattler's not playing bad this year.
No, he's not.
The Saints
That's why
are
I was
just,
confused.
Mike, what's the last game you have on your sheet?
the Cardinals at the Cowboys.
Okay. What was this game again?
The one we're talking about right now?
Yeah.
The Saints at the Rams.
Bryce, who'd you take?
I took the Rams.
Give me the Rams.
I'm
I'm
take.
going Rams too.
Yeah, same. I think all of us are doing that.
The Raiders are just bad.
Saints are-
The Chiefs at the Bills.
Dude, what a
Give me the
game.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm so excited.
Never mind.
Give me
I'll
the
say it
Bills.
after.
Give me the Buffalo Bills.
Dom, I'm assuming the Chiefs because Bryce said the Chiefs.
Yeah. Give me
Not
the Chiefs.
because I said it though.
Hey, I'm adding an extra actually bonus here. You get an extra bonus point, and I'm gonna ask Bryce this question first. Connor McDavid or Leon Draisaitl?
Jesus, why are we? Can we get through
Connor
rapid
McDavid.
fire? Can we
Man,
get through
I
rapid
was trying to
fire?
set him up.
Max Domi.
Next, Seahawks at the Commanders.
Who's the dude that's playing at Penn State right now that's 18 that everybody's raving about? Gavin McKenna.
Tank
that's
for
his name.
McKenna.
Yeah, that's his name, right?
Tank for McKenna.
I'd be fine for that.
Anywho, I went to Seahawks.
Does it say, Bryce, this is a really tough game. You think the Seahawks are going to take it away?
Mike McDonald was a Michigan masterclasser. First offensive coordinator that beat Ohio State back in 2021. Give me him to win the football game.
Yeah, that. I want that. Thanks.
EJ.
Give me the Commanders. JD, ride or die. I hope he's back.
I didn't hear you. Who you say you going with?
Give me the Commanders.
Okay, Cardinals at Cowboys. Dom, who do you want? Bryce, don't say a word.
I'm up in the air on this one, actually.
Don't say a word. Dom,
I want
who
to know
you
what
picking?
Bryce has to say.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, I want to know what Bryce has to say.
No, you don't.
Bryce, if you are a true Wolverines fan, you will say it.
Dom, I'm up in the air. You tell me what you're thinking.
You
I
know,
wanna
you
know what
do
you're
realize. You do realize. You do realize you have to do after this. You have to give me a tiebreaker score if this is what you're gonna do. Just saying.
Give me the Cowboys.
Yeah, give me the Cowboys.
It's gonna
I want
be
this to be my upset so bad, but
So do I. But the Cardinals are just not that good.
No, they're not.
Dom, what are you thinking?
I don't know what
swear.
I'm thinking.
I'm not turning this show off until you do a tiebreaker score at the end.
I got
of
all
this.
night. I got all night.
I'm thinking Cowgirls, personally.
All right, give me the Cardinals.
Oh, he did it.
We're going to settle this. We're going to settle this like men.
The
Okay.
old Peyton
You know what,
Prime
Dom?
time.
Dom, you know what? I owe you an apology because that was good. That was good.
The old
We're going to settle this.
Peyton
I owe you
Swift.
an apology. I didn't think
What?
you were. I genuinely thought you were gonna go with the Cowboys. I owe you an apology.
What?
Wait, Dom,
better
did you
way?
say... Dom, didn't you say Cowboys?
Nope.
Nope.
What?
Bryce,
Hey,
you tried to set him up there, and it didn't. That was
We both tried to set Dom up in this episode.
Bryce, here's my logic behind that. I've been thinking about this. I've been wanting to do this all day.
Will Johnson, Defensive Rookie of the Year.
What better way to settle the gentleman's game than primetime Monday Night Football
Okay.
in
Okay.
Dallas, Texas?
Hey,
What better
Fair.
way?
It's Good call.
Forget following the whole slate. It's one. You got to go 1-0 this week.
Yeah.
That's how we settle the gentleman's game. Like men.
Okay, I like it. I like it. I'll admit, I like it. EJ.
I should have colluded with AJ on that. We should have done the same thing.
Hey, EJ, there's no rule against rapid fire saying you can do what they just did. There's no rule against it. And if Dom does that for the rest of the year and make his comeback.
Hey,
Also give me the over 53.5.
There's no rule against it. So this is how Dom makes his comeback. He just has one different game from everybody.
That's actually kind of cool. I like that.
There's no rule.
The story.
There's no rule against it. There's no rule against it.
The story.
And if I lose, I lost a noble battle to my fellow Michigan brethren. Christ.
Hail to the victor.
Okay, we gotta.
Hail to Michigan.
Pay the bill. We gotta go.
Something about we gotta pay the bills. So let me just go ahead and do that real quick. While I'm pulling that up, does anybody have any last remarks?
Nope.
Leon Draisaitl stinks.
Thanks for having me back on. Go Pack, go.
Watch Mug Talks.
With that being said, we are officially
right. Let me plug that. Watch Mug Talks. I missed last week. I got it this week. We did it outside of Heinz. It was cool. Watch Mug Talks.
Acrisure?
Can you not?
I'm bleeping that out too. We're bleeping that out too for Rich.
The last thing I have to say is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are 1 week away from college basketball.
Hold on. Acrisure? You mean Pacrisure? Sorry, that was bad. That was so bad.
Yeah.
I had cut that. Cut that.
EJ, we're just gonna go ahead and do that.
We want to give one final thank you to Defrisha for everything that they do. Their link is into can't speak English, thinking about college basketball coming, my bad. Their link is in the description. Gentlemen, it was a blast.
I was gonna
say. Any last thoughts?
I was gonna say, because Dom was so clever, I think we should give him the paper toss for this week. He even has paper nearby.
College basketball is back. That's all you need to know.
Good night, America.